Alright, time for a Momir Basic video. This is a pretty fun format. It's only played on Magic Online. And you see I won the die roll, so I'm going to play first. And what happens here is we have a deck of 60 basic lands, and the only way to make creatures is using this avatar's ability. And what it says is pay X, discard a card, and you make a token that's randomly generated with a mana cost equal to X. And usually the strategy here in Momir is if you're on the play, you don't make a creature. You basically want to eventually cap out at hitting 8 drops. So to do that, going first, you don't play anything till turn 3. But if you're on the draw, you can play a creature turn 2. So he is a Bone Knitter. It's a 1/1 that he can pay 2 to regenerate. And it's important to know that all these things are tokens. So some cards are very good, like Aether Adept or something here would be insane. But some other things that are not so good. Say when you cast a spell, do something. That's a 2/2. Better that is 1/1, I guess. Yeah, turning all my lands into base. Yeah, you never know. Could be useful at the end of the game. Get some weird game states in this game. That is also a 2/2. That has flanking. That's better than my 2/2. Generally, you want to be playing mountains and swamps. And towards the end of the game, I usually lay down a forest and the plains. Usually, you don't want an island, because there's so many random huge creatures with island walk. Void Mage Husher. 2/2 with Flash. Yeah, I'm not cast. See, that's just the 2/2. All those abilities don't matter. The Flash doesn't matter. Countering the abilities doesn't matter. I'm actually going to attack the Terraformer because his Zolfiran Crusader is better than my Terraformer, so he's probably going to take 2. Because he knows that I can't block his. So even though we're trading hits for 2, he has the option of, or I don't have the option of blocking that and trading, whereas he does. So I'm just going to take 2 here. By the way, Momir Vig also gives you +4 life, so you can see in the bottom right corner there. So you start at 24 in this format. And I'm waiting for him. Here we go. Mind Slicer. Oh wow. When that dies, we both discard our hand. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, anything that draws cards or causes discards is quite unique here. Fire Servant, I'm not casting any instants or sorcery, so that's a 4/3 as well. I'm not sure if I want to block that. This is... Yeah, tokens do go to graveyard even though they don't stay there. I'm curious to see whether he's going to attack with that or not. I'm going to not block because of the flanking. He's going to play a 5-drop. I was so caught up with the Mind Slicer I forgot to attack last turn, by the way. Should have slung with my 2/2s. That is a 2/3. The suspend cards are really terrible to hit in this. So I'm ahead because of going first, so I think I'm actually going to offer him the trade if he wants to make his discard. But I'm going to definitely play my creature first. Skeletal Vampire. Alright, I get 2 bat tokens. That's pretty sweet. Flyers are really good in this format. Alright, so I'm going to attack with Fire Servant, especially now that I have all these flyers. And he took 4, so he does not want to discard his hand. Which, That seems reasonable now, given that I am definitely ahead on the board. He has nothing with flying. And hopefully it'll stay that way. A lot of times people hit all those 6/6 dragons to neb the Harvester, Vorash the Hunter, cards like that. But he hits Sylvos. Wow, that's pretty good. 8 power Trampler with Regenerate. Although he doesn't have a Forest to regenerate, so it's just an 8/5. Man, this flanking guy is annoying. I'm just gonna keep taking 2. Alright. Trying to get in for 5 flying. I can, if he doesn't hit a forest, I can lock this with Fire Servant and one of my 2/2s. Well, let's make a guy and see what happens. Champion and Elemental. Oh, I have one. Wow, that's awesome. That's really lucky. Usually these things like this are terrible, but goodbye Fire Servant. And now I have a 10/10 with flying. So that means I'm probably going to win. Swing for 5. And next turn, swing for 15. So he pretty much has to hit a flyer or removal spell, or he's dead. There's some pretty silly things can happen on this game. There's some cards like Phage the Untouchable or Leveler, you just like instantly lose. Yeah, well, he is dropping his 7. Minion of Tevish Zat. That is really old. I don't know what that does. That looks like a 4/4. Sack deals you 2 damage. That kills stuff. But that's going to be too late. Yeah, this game's over. It's important to, once you have the game won, yeah, don't want to be greedy. If I go for 8 and cast a Cataract Leviathan and kill everything, then that would be pretty stupid. So, he gave me a good game, which was nice, because it kind of wasn't a good game, because Supreme Exemplar is kind of busted when it actually resolves. So that is Momir Basic. We're going to have a few more of those videos eventually. Thank you for watching.